So I am a huge proponent of find data work regardless of where you are.
Lots of folks ask, like, how am I supposed to get a data role, where most positions say you need 1 or 2 years of experience. But like, if those are entry level roles, like that doesn't feel like entry level. And so like, what would your advice be on, how do they get that experience like you did where, a company actually, saw the potential and turned it into a role? Like, should folks just like try to do projects within the scope of their current role, or like what kind of tactics can they deploy, I guess, to kind of get some of that experience?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am a huge proponent of find data work regardless of where you are. And that can look like lots of different things. So I had finally landed my first data role in 2019, but I had already been working on data projects at that point for 7, 8+ years. So I had had kind of a long trajectory of finding opportunities to work on data projects. So it can be as simple as wherever you are, just observe what's around you, find a business problem. If you have an idea, start working on it, right? But I'm a big believer in just doing the work from wherever you are. So one project that I did, for example, when I was a receptionist, okay, so it was my job to answer the phone, to, get coffee for people in the office. In that role, I worked on a project where I analyzed the giving trends for one of our giving programs for the chancellor of the university. And I did a historical analysis. I put together a big presentation for one of our directors to give to them. And I was doing it at the front desk in between greeting people, picking up the FedEx packages, right? If you have the skills, if you have the interest, those projects are kind of all around you. So it's just a matter of, again, taking that initiative, getting involved, and then going out and doing them. I will be the first one to say, you don't need to learn another tool. You don't need another certificate. You don't need to work with one of these like curated Titanic data sets, right? Like, don't do that. Find something real that you can put your teeth into. Even if it's just a matter of you go to the grocery store and you observe, hey, what is the rate of people going through self-checkout versus with a cashier? Do I see differences here? What would the business impact for that be? And create your own little case study, essentially. And that will get you into the mindset of being able to think like an analyst. And you can use that sort of framework to then be able to leverage your way into a data role, hopefully, down the road.